Yo, yo. It's 5 o'clock. It's Saturday. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for coming out to the party at Detroit Table Talk. Myself and Kermit welcomes you. We have some special guests with us today. What up, though? Today we'll be talking about the adult content. So if you got children in the area, it might be a good time to get them out the room. So I'll give you a few seconds to do that. All right, we back. How you feeling today, Carmen?
I'm doing excellent.
That's good. What about you, Rita D?
I'm feeling great. I'm in the building, y'all.
Herbal Tea Podcast.
Herbal Tea Podcast. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
GB, what's the deal? How you feeling?
Hello. Hello, world. I'm just blessed to be in the service. Y'all know how I get down. Hello.
All right, so today we talking about the adult entertainment industry, or should I say porn?
That's correct.
Table talk.
Let's sit at the table and talk about it.
It's $1 billion industry.
Man, I didn't want to believe that everybody was doing it, but according to these numbers, somebody doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the virus. The numbers just go up and up. Fan page.
Okay.
They got a lot of streaming sites out here.
Listen, we live in a world where diversity is highly celebrated, and freedom of speech and choice are two mainstream topics. Of course, there are still many taboo topics, and unfortunately, adult topics are one of those. Often, we take a step back when we talk about the topic of sex.
That's a no-no word.
Listen, especially in a certain, area, especially in church,
Kids.
Absolutely.
we don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Sex has somehow always been a taboo topic, like we said, especially in the church. But things are changing. And the best way to prove this is to take a look at some of the facts. Namely, the adult entertainment industry is one of the highest growth over any and everything. I just reading the numbers, my mouth was wide open like all the time. Mm-hmm. But the internet has contributed to that growth. Now everything is
Sexual.
Everything is sexual, and everything has to do with the internet. We think about our daily lives. Most of us, or some of us, are still at home working. So we're on Zoom. We're on, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. Everything, Zoom, everything is over the internet. And let's just do it. Today, we'll be talking about the adult industry, as known to many as porn. Let me tell you something. I don't really know too much. I was nervous all doing the research. And my family told me not to talk about it.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's talk
Well,
about
let's
it.
talk about
Okay.
it.
They
let's
told
talk
me
about
that
it.
I shouldn't be talking about the subject, especially with men and around men.
Okay.
Wow.
So that tells you
who
how
should you be
taboo it
talking to?
is.
So, right, you don't want to talk about it with women.
I
mean, you can, but
It's Pride
Some
Month.
more of experiences.
Right.
but that tells you how taboo the subject is. It's like only certain people are allowed to talk about, certain topics.
Right.
And depending on how people look at you,
That's
you
a
may
no-no.
not be one of them. Yeah. Because they probably don't want to imagine you talking about it, let alone looking at it or entertaining it.
Give them a visual. Making you
Listen,
a visual.
if y'all give me, if you talking to me about it, I'm just gonna be laughing like, damn, you get your back blew out. I'm just gonna be honest.
They in the room like Big C. Big C. Don't be like that.
It makes me kind of, squirm, I mean, I'm a church girl.
Church people have sex. He said, be fruitful, baby.
Yeah, I'm a church girl, but I'm not as innocent.
And you're not even supposed to be engaging in those sexual activities until you get married. And so,
I already tapped into the sinful nature of myself. So, some things I've experienced, not all.
Yeah.
So I'm 50, and I can say that I'm a virgin at some of the topics that people talk about regularly.
She threw that virgin word out there. Like that was gonna make a difference.
I think I don't think porn is a big deal. I think people make it a big deal. I think porn could help a lot of people's relationships, especially them boring ones.
Okay.
How so? To spice up the room, to get some activities, or do some different positions?
Do all that. All of that.
The sex industry, also called sex trade, consists of businesses that either directly or indirectly provide sex-related products and services or adult entertainment. The industry includes activities such as prostitution, strip clubs, host and hostess clubs, and sex-related, things.
Toys,
yeah. Sex movies, magazines. So it
like
doesn't.
The Rose.
It doesn't just stop.
It don't just have to
porn.
be. It don't have to just be sex. I remember when I was younger, maybe like when I was like 18, 19 years old. This was before before the internet got real popular. And somebody had told me, like you said, due to the internet, sex, the porn industry be booming, Pornhub, X videos, all that, thanks to the internet. But there was a young lady back in the day. She told me, she was like, "Yo, you should get a dildo mold of your," you know what I'm saying? And I didn't
your
think,
penis?
yeah, I ain't
You better say some words.
Right.
I
don't know. Listen.
Straight in my ear to listen.
Herman don't talk like that, so you can talk like that.
Wait a minute.
Herbal Tea Podcast in the building.
My
Sunday.
So there's a such thing as that?
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, but she told me to do that, and I didn't do it. I should have did it.
What?
This is a long time ago. I should have did
Okay.
it.
I
I
should be
probably
able
would
to
have
make you
get
some
some
money.
off that.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah,
I mean, that sound about, my bad, go, Dro.
no, my fault. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
I was about to say that sound about right due to the fact of how do you think that they make dildos for the gays? Happy Pride Month. Got that
Happy Pride Month.
You didn't get a clap set.
No, but for real though, that's how, what I'm saying? How do you think that they make those dildos though? They have to get it from somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe it's just like a pottery class. Have y'all ever built
Now, I
a
went to a
bowl
pottery
from the
class, but I made a cat.
I made a bowl.
People make vases, not
Not that
cups.
kind of
And
cat, but
bowls. You said I wasn't going there with you. I was not gonna go there with you.
Listen.
I mean, if it's
listen,
purring, like
Listen
he's
to
a
this.
kitten.
They didn't give numbers, but this statistical fact that they said porn sites attract more visitors monthly than Amazon, Netflix, Twitter combined.
I can agree with that.
I could agree with that as well.
Yeah.
They making about $9 to $11 billion a year annually.
And some people not even getting it no more because of the pandemic. So let's start there. People done fell out of the sex drive with they mate. So I feel like people watching TV.
They getting it from somewhere.
Yeah, from the porn sites.
From the Rose and
The Rose.
all that other.
I still don't have a Rose.
Nah, so
Right
you
now,
don't need that.
I do.
From
I want it.
what are we in? 2022. So in 2021, adult video, 500 million to 1.8 billion a year.
Miss Carmen, you coming
The
with a lot of
internet.
facts.
Okay.
Listen, the
Listen.
internet, 1 billion.
Okay.
Pay-per-view, 128 million. Magazines, 1 billion. I didn't even know they still had magazines. A total of 2.6 billion
Yeah,
to
they still got
3.9
For
magazines.
the
billion a
joints,
year.
for the prisons, for the
Oh,
prisoners.
okay.
What?
They go get them.
Oh, okay.
No.
The prisoners go get the magazines. They getting the magazines.
I mean, the prisons to me is so
You can
upscale.
send a
They
prisoner
on
a
the internet.
magazine?
They ain't got no
Phones.
No, they ain't. They got phones.
I was about to say they on the internet. They
Yeah, they
watching
got
that on
some
TV.
This is so above me. I'm not even gonna lie to you
I'm
guys.
just saying, you know what? You are so prepared today with the pearls
Right, okay.
on. And the fact.
Yeah, because guess what? I did just get on. I was like, oh, where your pearls?
Wait, you got on there? I brought some pearls too.
Get my. Let me put the
activate.
screen on you when you get your pearls out. Ready?
Please, could you? Ooh, 'cause I
Okay,
got a
yeah,
pearl
no, they
bracelet.
think you playing. They think you playing out here.
Wait a minute.
She
Yeah, I
came
got
ready.
a little. That ain't nothing right there.
Okay, that's
I
it.
want to see somebody up mad about a dog.
Dog, okay, get it.
Got
Let me
my
put Rita B on there so they know what's going on.
I got my pearls. Shout out because you know what? She is just like one of the most classiest,
Okay.
sassiest. She is like almost. I wish y'all could feel the energy in this studio because I can feel that she is uncomfortable talking about
You
this
don't
topic.
even know my hands.
Cause she
are
came with the
sweating.
facts. You know,
Okay.
somebody come with some facts. They want to get off that subject, but they just can't. So they
Okay.
come with the facts. But it's okay, cause I mean, we here for you.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
get some more facts.
Us nasty folks, us freaks, is right here for you.
I
I've
was
been
so
nasty a
nervous
minute.
because we were gonna have a guest that a young man who's actually in the industry, but he had to go out of town on some
what we
business,
say earlier, GB?
and
What was he busy doing?
he had to go to take care of some business.
I'm trying to see, what is you doing? What is you fucking? I mean, what is that? Because, hey, they said, I just got done doing the same thing.
And
so
I'm here.
You been?
So, no, but he probably.
Oh, y'all
was
just got
busy.
finished doing the same thing. Y'all some, y'all some nasty dating. Dating.
We had to be prepared for the show.
Scratch that itch, I guess. That's an itch you had to
prepared for the
scratch.
show.
I wish
But
I
I
could
was
have got
so
prepared.
nervous, and when he said, "Oh, I gotta run out of town, business and this and that," so we're gonna be doing a part 2. So we're just kicking it off with the introduction. So we're gonna be doing a part 2. He's gonna join us at the table.
So this
But
not
I
the
was,
nasty,
my
nasty
nerves
talk.
kind of like
'Cause-
settled a little bit because I didn't know what I was gonna hear.
So wait, this not the nasty, nasty talk today? Because I thought I was coming to talk some nasty talk.
Oh my God.
She said,
Get to it.
ask me back.
Oh my God.
No, I
to it.
thought that Miss
Yeah, no,
Carmen had
talk
it
the
set,
stuff.
set up.
Talk to
She
stuff.
do. She
Shut
got
up.
the facts.
Oh, okay.
Then you got the
So
actual.
Well, I know because really what I was gonna say is that I feel like the reason why Miss Carmen and probably so myself as well when I said that I was gonna be talking about porn to somebody, it was kind of like in what aspect? So I kind of got like thrown back or set back in my seat because I'm thinking like, well, what in what aspect? Because porn, like you said, it's like a range of things.
It is.
So for me, I think the reason why African American people are afraid to talk about it is because growing up, a lot of people didn't talk to their kids about sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. That's why
something
I
that
said
you
it
just
was.
didn't
It was
talk about.
taboo.
It was. So
You
it was
know.
just something that was like, okay, you gonna wait till you get grown, or if you do it, hopefully you don't end up pregnant. But come to me, talk to me if you want to. But we really didn't have the birds and the bees like now. How our generation is.
No.
Our generation is a little bit,
I
straightforward.
don't think I was ever set down and talked to about sex. Everything I learned from my girlfriends.
Right.
Like being on the sideline, just listening and stuff like that.
On the
Now
sideline.
there was some stuff that I would hear like my grandmother or mother and them talking about. But we were excused from the room.
But they wasn't talking about getting their back blown
as y'all
back
should have
either.
been.
Right, we were excused from the room. But we would hear something and we would be on the floor in the hallway like, shh. We was trying to hear. And then if, grandma and mama heard us, how them baseboards or whatever them little floorboards would creak. Well, we would get cussed out. We would take off running. But I don't ever remember being set down and talked to about sex.
I got talked to about sex. My old dude talked to me about sex. He just told me, I think I was about 9, probably about 9 or 10. But he told me, like, man,
He said you about to start experiencing some things going on with your body.
Nah, he didn't say that. He told me, he said,
Don't bring nobody home.
Nah, he said when you get older, you know what I'm saying, you go get attracted to some women. That thing that's in between your leg is going to get up, and you going to want to get up in something, and make sure when you get up in it, you beat it up. That's all he told me.
What?
Did he say wrapping it?
Yeah, he said that too.
Oh, that
he
should
said
have
that
been
too.
first.
He said that too.
Wrap it up, beat it up, and don't bring it back or something.
After he told me beat it up, but he told me make sure I wrap
At
that
9,
thing
your
up.
daddy told you to
So
beat
wait
it
a
up.
minute. Wait
Yeah.
a minute. Beat it up.
I ain't joking.
So
He
now
told me.
I have questions. Is that and I'm just asking because I've had some conversations with quite a few women, and for the most part, a lot of women have the same question or the same conversation across the board. And it brought it, when you said, my dad taught me to beat it up. A lot of women don't experience orgasms because the man beat it up without taking his time.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that put women at a disadvantage?
I'm not really for sure.
No, no.
I don't know.
The thing. Oh my bad.
I don't let them go without that. Without
Pleasing 'em?
orgasm or orgasm. Like that's crazy to me.
Can I tell the fellas out there that's listening to this show, y'all better listen to this man when he say that. Don't let your woman go, because if your woman is leaving and she got to either go home to please herself or go to somebody else,
And that's-
you ain't
she-
doing your job.
Yeah,
that's
and she
true.
probably won't be back.
Yeah,
Now
she
she
will
may
not.
That's
she may
true.
give you some pity sex to say.
Yeah.
In her mind, she's saying, "Let me see if he can redeem himself."
Yeah.
She's not going to tell you that.
Yeah.
And if the second time is the same as the first or worse, she
Or
won't
maybe
be back.
she went back too because she liked you. Because I done had some whack sex and just like the nigga. Like,
See,
I like him.
A lot of niggas selfish. So a lot of people selfish. But in my case, I done had a lot of selfish women. So
Wow.
I done went several times without busting one. So
Yeah, I done went to sleep. Like, shit, I'm tired as hell.
I ain't going to sleep. I'm leaving.
Some women, some
You
women,
taking too long.
some women don't even know like what an orgasm is though. So
That's sad.
that's not
Well, it's not
sad,
really
but
sad. It's not
It is
really
because
sad.
you're not really, to me, if you've never had an orgasm at a woman of my age, this is sad because you haven't been pleased. Like, it's like almost like you just having sex for nothing,
But
for
how
no
do-
reason.
That's true, I
Because
agree.
I'm not having sex
you
unless
ain't
I'm
getting
trying to reach that peak. I
Uh-huh.
want to be like, yes, I'm talking shit. So, I mean, it is sad because at 40 plus years old, it's like you really haven't, like back in the day when they be like, he popped that cherry. Your cherry was popped, but it just ain't been popped.
What?
I mean, I'm trying to use words to just, try to still respect the show. But I'm saying, like, if a woman hasn't reached her orgasm at 42 years of age, to me, now she should be saying she's a virgin.
Well, did you
Yeah,
want to
she's
go
a
ahead?
virgin in
Did you
that
want to go
area.
ahead and say something, girl, boy, before I say something?
I did.
Okay. Go
Okay, so it's not bad that you never reached an orgasm because a lot of women are scared to reach that peak because a lot of
Yeah.
women be like, "Oh, I think I'm about to pee on myself," or they may be scared. No, or like that's
that's
squirting.
facts.
That's
That's
squirting.
facts.
But
Yes.
and then a lot of women you can come on multiple times, but it's just the fact that you think that you're not coming because it's not that big
outer-
nut that you need,
Yeah.
but you done nutted multiple times.
Yeah.
And then it's some women
But
that's
she's not
just
familiar with her body if she doesn't know the
Yeah,
difference
no,
between
no.
a good nut and down.
no, but that's the thing. If you can maybe a guy or a girl, whatever type of sex you in, to can make you come like
It
a lot
can,
of
I have.
time to
Yes.
the fact that you waiting to get that.
That good one.
We.
But then you-
because you go.
Then you want to also don't count out the women because most women have been abused
Yeah.
at some point in their life.
Man, we
Whether
ain't
it's-
talking about the
whether it's-
abuse, sex,
but no,
porn.
no,
nah.
no,
No,
listen to what I'm saying, because you said it's sad if a woman has never reached climax.
Well, maybe that wasn't the correct word, but that's
and
inappropriate.
I don't want women to think it's something wrong with them, because some women have experienced some trauma in their life, and unfortunately, when they're intimate with the person that they love, they can't allow their self or their bodies to relax enough to be able to get to that point. So, it's going to take maybe some counseling, some therapy, or just some talking.
Well, I'm talking to the
Support.
healthy sex people out
You
there.
got to talk to your partner
I'm
and
not
let them
talking
know.
to the abused ones. I'm talking to my positiveness for this Saturday. I'm talking to the women out there that has the positive sex drives and
The horny women.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
But we
because-
want to keep the
Y'all,
other women
some girls
included
be
too, because we
wanna
want to
do too
encourage
much.
them to
I can't
learn their
speak for
body.
them.
We
I'ma
want
just
them.
be honest.
I mean-
You
we
better get
want
your
them
feet
to
done before I get mine.
experience
You
what
better.
some of us
Oh,
have experienced.
especially if it's late
So
night.
we have to learn to talk to each other and communicate what our needs and wants. And then if it's a bad touch,
Yeah,
just say,
I agree with that, okay.
If you want
I'm
your
about to take these
leg,
pearls off.
I don't
You
even
ain't
feel-
feeling pearl. It's not.
I'm not feeling it. Let me put that over there.
if you want touch your leg behind your neck, then you gotta say it. You know, I don't know.
I mean, but that's in any relationship with the man. I mean, for me, it's like, okay, that's in a healthy relationship, a non-healthy relationship. If you just not getting it, because some women out here are settling for not even reaching their peak, and they want to, because like I said, I have dated someone whose sex was whack, but I just really liked him. You know what I'm saying? And so,
I definitely understand.
girl, okay.
I don't understand that.
Okay, because it's different for a man and a woman. So if a woman is not probably sex like making you get yours, you're 9 times out of 10 gonna tell her. Like, hey, baby, it's just not
So
doing
why
it.
can't you tell dog?
I mean, you can, but at some
But y'all
time you don't want.
egos
It's
are
a
something different
manhood.
than a
You don't really
woman,
want to
yeah.
hurt his feelings. So sometimes,
Yeah.
like Miss Carmen said, you got to
Your
tell them,
egos is,
hey,
you know,
put that.
We don't want to deflate y'all ego.
Yeah, yeah. And then some
'Cause
men be
sometimes
trying to take control.
And then some men think they're doing something they ain't did nothing.
tell
Oh,
'em.
speak on that, please.
Now I remember an incident.
Ooh, I had
I
that too.
called it an incident because
Girl, you better a situation. Call that shit a situation.
I remember the situation that I was in. And it was, you know, I felt sorry for him
Oh, I don't.
after the
Petty
fact.
sex.
Well, no, it was, you know, but after it was like, okay. And he must have knew or felt something because he was like, hey,
Yeah.
was I okay?
No.
Was my size okay?
My size,
And
did
my
he know
thought
he wasn't
was,
okay? He asked me
You know,
about the
I don't know
size.
if you know anything about Capricorns, but
That's
we're gonna, and me too, and we're gonna keep it 100.
Yes.
In my mind, I'm battling like, why did he ask me this?
Yes,
you
don't
know,
ask
Jesus
me nothing you don't want to
Christ.
know the truth to.
So then I just told him. He said, I said, no. He was like, dang, are you serious? I said, please don't ask me something you don't want to know the truth to.
Or something that you already know the truth to.
Or you already know the truth.
He
You don't
he
need to
whack.
validate it.
He whack.
Don't ask me.
Yes, you were whack. I mean,
you know,
I'm sorry.
I really felt bad because his whole tone changed. His whole disposition changed. And I just told him, I said, listen,
And it's not about the size,
you're not the best
fellas.
that I've had. I said, but I felt like I was petting a dog or something. I was like, but you
Ooh, a
okay?
puppy?
He grown.
No, I was like, but you okay? I
It was
said,
a
you
big
all
dog.
right.
It wasn't a German
And in my
Shepherd.
mind, I'm thinking like, never again. But then something hit me. I was like, I like this dude.
Oh, okay.
I was like, man, I really like him. Like, he's whack over there, but I really like him.
So do you think
So
that
I
somebody
went
can
back.
be did you think that you can teach him?
Yes.
Did
'Cause
you?
I went back.
He was teachable.
Did he?
And-
Did he hit it right?
Yeah, I had to tell
Did
him.
you
I said,
come?
listen.
Oh, okay.
I said, let's talk
That's all
about
that
this.
matters. At the end of the day, it is. I want to sleep good.
I said, let's talk about this. I said, let's do this the right way. I said, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna follow me.
Follow your lead.
So you took control.
I took control, and what I can say is, from that point on, I think it was the best
Ooh.
that I've ever had.
Okay. And that's a trip how it can be by just simply communicating.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So, yeah. If I
Now-
ever like somebody again and they sex is whack, I'm going to just tell them, like, hey, it's whack. No, I'm not going to say it like that, but I'm going to let them know,
Why
like,
should
what I
we
like to
spare?
do.
Why should we spare each other feelings?
We shouldn't.
We should.
At a certain
your game
age,
up.
if you can't take
It,
what your partner is saying,
it shouldn't be at a certain age. It should be just.
it's how you say it.
Yeah. It's how you
Now,
say it.
I wouldn't do it in the midst.
I would.
Unless I'm like doing it really soft and like speaking it, you know, maybe quiet in his ear. But I'm not going to just stop and be like, dude, you whack. You're going to have to do something else.
Yeah.
No, here's the thing. Here's what you do.
Or just change positions. That's, I mean, yeah. Try to
You just throw
ride
him off
'em.
like that?
Yeah, I'm just go ride that white horse or whatever you like over there. But
Drop some notes. Drop some notes on them. And
like
What you
tell
mean,
him like
drop
you
some
like when he hit it from the back or something. Like, what do you mean notes?
that's what you would be saying.
Well, yeah. Would you? I'm
if,
saying.
if I was dropping notes on you, I'd be like, yo, I like to get my dick sucked real good. Slow.
and I'm not even. See, and
I'm
that's
just
what I don't
saying.
like.
Like
I don't
that.
like that as a woman. I don't
You
want
don't
a
like
man.
to be told?
No, I
think
don't want
it's-
nobody to tell me to
Fuck you
suck
gonna
their
learn.
dick.
You gonna
Right,
just
that's
do
what
it?
I'm
I don't like that.
I think
No,
it's
that
whack.
turns women
Wait.
off.
It turns
Turn
us so
you
off.
Turn
Okay,
you
and Miss
off.
Carmen too.
No,
That's
it turns.
y'all.
No, listen
Women,
to what
I've
we
talked
saying.
to them.
You can't really.
I do too.
Joe,
You got free.
You can't
got
really.
Some of them
you can't
girls
really
like,
talk
hey,
or
bitch,
answer
don't
for
care
a
if I
woman.
fuck you.
You know what
That's
you
the
like.
type of chicks he messing with.
But wait,
Well, listen.
That's not what I would say though.
Okay,
but I'm
go
just saying that would be dropping.
Okay,
notes.
well then don't be saying it like that on the air.
No.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Going
Wait.
out over the airways.
Go ahead.
That would be dropping notes. after I done got irritated with you and told you, like, yo,
You're not gonna get irritated with me.
how you figure?
Because listen, if
So you
you're-
just gonna automatically just suck my man's dick good?
Wait a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry. See?
I'ma try too. Now, if I'm in the midst of doing it, then you can tell me. I don't
In a
take
different
offense.
form.
I don't take offense to that. But hey, get over here. Like, I want my dick sucked.
No, it would never be like that.
You just said it, but you said it in that voice.
Right. It would
never
But you
be
said
like
the
that.
same word.
You said it in a
I'm about to
voice
say how you
that-
said it. Hey,
It's like, what?
I like for you to get over here and suck my dick slow. Like you said it with the voice. It wasn't like you said the same thing.
But you know what?
I'm
Hey,
so
don't
out
nobody
of
tell
my
me to suck their
league.
dick because I'm walking out the crib.
I've never
GB.
actually ever had to tell nobody to do that.
Okay.
So, you know.
I'm
But-
so out of my league. I don't know what I'm
but yeah,
doing
but-
at this table today.
But yeah, dropping notes would be something like.
Shout out to the Detroit Table Talk for talking about a subject that they uncomfortable with, that more people need to
Only
start
me.
doing.
Joe,
I'm very
I'm very comfortable
Joe
with
is
it.
very
I'm very
comfortable. It's
comfortable
just,
with
Well, I'm just saying, shout out to y'all for talking about something that somebody is uncomfortable about.
No,
Thank you.
it
So
don't
let
even
me
got
say
nothing to do
something.
with sex. I'm sorry.
let me say something. And I want to just elaborate on what Dro just said. A lot of times for men and women, I think we have to hear what the other individual is saying. Men know what they like.
Yeah.
Women, for the most part, and I say for the most part because sometimes we're constantly trying to, figure out what we like because we have always adapted to pleasing
Yeah.
our man.
Yeah.
So with women, we know what we like. So when we're talking to a man, you can't tell us what we like, and we can't tell you what you like. But what I'm safe to say is, be careful what you say because it can mess up the whole night. It can be a
It
turn off.
can.
Definitely.
So
dry
now
like
you
a
got
cactus.
you got some women that out there that are like out there, and they used to rough talking and rough
Drunk
sex.
people out there. Drunk
know-
they talk about suck my dick and I like to slap.
Right, I can't.
I can't get
That
down
would
with
be
that.
such a turn off for me. I would like.
She just did the Home Alone.
I'd be like, I'd be packing up stuff
But
and.
here's the thing: a conversation, a simple conversation. What you like? I tell you, yo, I like my dick sucked.
See,
That's a
there the
simple
voice
con-
is
that's-
again.
that's
And how you say
That's
it.
just how he talks. I
It
just like to
don't
say,
matter.
yeah.
I
That's a
get it.
simple
And, okay,
conversation.
and I might get that, but
That's a
I don't
simple
like. I still
conversation.
don't like it in that voice, or I don't like it in no voice.
Some women don't know how to be submissive. That's
And
just
that's-
what it
and that's
is.
the thing.
That's
And
just
that's
what
the
it is.
thing.
And that's why a lot
Yeah.
of women single because y'all not used to a man
Well,
that
I
can
want you to
take
get that
control.
out your
Well,
brain.
I'ma say this.
Dro,
I'm single by
because of
choice,
this.
okay?
Yes.
I'm single
but
by
I
choice.
want men to understand what Dro just said is not accurate. Women
not.
don't know how to be submissive. Is not an accurate
I said
statement.
some.
Not even some. Not even some. It's not an accurate statement only because if we're going off what the Bible says, just biblically, the
Well, bring
Bible
it.
says to be submissive to your husband. So every man that comes in my life, I'm not
Absolutely.
required to
Right.
be submissive
Yes.
to.
Well, you better
And then
speak on that.
And
I
then
love
some
it.
men don't give you anything to be submissive to.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
exactly.
women, most women from a child on up, we've been taught to be submissive. Like take your
Absolutely.
daddy his plate.
It's-
Daddy needs something to drink.
And if it's
go
the
do
right
this for mother.
woman-
That's a
We know
daddy
how
hold
to
down
be
the house.
submissive. But when we
Well, back in the day, Daddy was holding down the house.
It's
Nah.
a whole new thing.
That's what I'm talking about. So I'm Daddy.
I think a
That's
man's
Yeah, if I'm holding down the house, I'm Daddy.
yeah.
But that's a whole new- that's a
I
whole
think a
nother
man's
topic right there.
It
attitude
is.
and position should. I think when men think about submissive and being submissive to them, it's in a negative connotation way. It's not in a positive
Mm-hmm.
way. You never have to tell a woman to submit to me, especially if you're doing everything that you're
yeah.
supposed to be doing.
I was just about to say that.
You don't have to mumble a word of submission. She's gonna always.
She gonna fall in line.
Check on you, what you need.
Yeah.
Okay, baby. This and that. And then when it comes to the bed, you don't have to beat around the bush, or you don't have to say, "Hey, I need you to do this," because she's gonna always be looking to make sure that you're taking care
I'm
of.
always gonna take
Y'all
care
hear
of
that,
my
fellas?
man.
Y'all hear that, fellas?
Always, especially in all the men that I've only dated 3 men in serious relationships, and all 3 of them will tell you like, dog, I fucked that shit up. I
Yep.
fucked that shit up because if you the right one, or you should, or for that person while y'all dating, because it might not be the right one. But while y'all are dating, women gonna always fall back.
Yep.
The woman that was raised right. is
Now,
gonna
the
always
statement
fall
I'm
back.
going to make is not an arrogant statement, but it's factual. It's another fact. If you mess up with a Capricorn,
Ooh, I like these facts. Shout out to the Capricorns.
you jacked it up. Because a Capricorn they're a beast when it comes to relationships.
Yes, we are.
Across the board.
Yes.
Across
yes.
the board.
From
If
sun
we
up to
down for
sundown.
you, we down
got
for
you.
you.
We got
Period.
you. That's why.
And we would give you chance after chance, even when you don't realize you on your 4th, 5th, 20th, or the 30th chance.
yes.
When we're done,
Yes. Yes.
it's a wrap.
Yes.
We can be in the same
We can tell
room
who's
with
not
you
a Capricorn.
and act like
Ain't nothing happening.
you don't even exist.
Yes, we can.
So,
Because you know what it's about with me, and I am a Capricorn, January 9th,
Hey,
1981.
January
Shout
the
out
4th.
to me. January
4th in the
Capricorn,
house.
something else. But what I was going to say is like, for me, loyalty means everything to me.
yes.
Once you show me how I have
Absolutely.
to treat you, I can treat you accordingly. But
It's not in us.
It's not in us, and we are loyal.
Yep.
I was raised like that. You know what I'm saying? So loyalty is like number one on my list. Honesty, that's probably like
It's a
second,
struggle.
but it is a struggle
It's
to
a
find
struggle
some people.
for me
Yes.
having to adjust who I am based off of who you are. It's a struggle for me to not want to be 1,000% in.
Yes.
When I feel like, okay, this person right here, dang loyal. Okay, Carmen, you can only give them 50%, or you can only give them 40%. I'd rather just cut you out of my life.
Yep. Because a lot of people say Capricorn's doing too much.
Yeah.
Because we do it all.
Yeah.
We do enough. We do it all. I've never met a Capricorn, or I won't even say Capricorn, but I've never met a woman who. Black love mean everything to me. I'm so happy. Black love, but black love the most because that's what I can relate to.
Yeah.
And I love to see a man being loved properly and then also him loving his woman properly.
So let me ask a question about black love. When it comes to black sexual love, is it
hot. It's hot and steamy. It's everything.
y'all gonna make me repent when I leave from this table? No. Is it
I'm gonna repent
it
too.
accurate to say that and I'm asking Dro, and the women at the table can also respond. Is it accurate to say men have
It's
to
only
learn
one
how
woman at the
to,
table. So I ain't gonna just
Because that's girl boy over there
women
in the
have to
building.
learn how men have to learn how to love black women differently than they have in the past?
No, I've always loved a black woman the same way, and I've only loved black women, so I don't
Shout
know.
out.
I don't know how to love. I only know how to love one way, and that's how I love.
Is it
Is it harder in regards to what our character or our attitude?
No, I
or...
said I love hard.
No, I was asking Miss Carmen because she would ask the question: Is it
thinking-
a struggle?
I'm
or
thinking
Wait, what
in
was
a-
the question?
I'm
'Cause I'm-
thinking in a sexual tense. Is there a different way that you would love someone sexually, a woman that you are just, out
Lusted.
in the street with,
Lust.
versus the woman that you have submitted yourself to?
You would.
It's the same
Wait,
almost.
No,
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Because
For me, it is.
here's the thing.
What?
I can't love
We done
a
got deep.
sexual relationship. I could just lust that.
Okay, come on through.
You know what I'm saying? So
She had to slurp on
it
that
would
drink down
definitely
there.
be.
Okay,
it would
she getting
definitely-
hot.
It would definitely
You see,
be
she
a
getting
difference
through with the-
between the way that I would treat them.
Okay.
The one
But
that
is this certain things that you will ask a woman in the street? When I say in the street, don't mean in the street,
you
but
talk about sexual
someone that you're
that I
not.
wouldn't do at home?
Yes.
Yeah. Although
Wow.
I expect, my lady to do everything, but it is certain things that, that's off the table that, if I had
Like
somebody-
threesomes.
Threesomes.
I want to know saying it off the table.
She not gonna do it.
Okay.
She not gonna do it.
So that's off
So
the table,
I'm
but
a-
you would
That's off the
ask somebody
table.
in the streets, like Miss Carmen said, you would ask somebody in the streets to do that.
If I wasn't in a relationship,
If you
yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Ask me the same questions.
Would you, girl boy? Is threesomes off the table?
Threesome is off the table with your lady because you because someone is gonna get jealous. Now you can simply, you know what I'm saying, get two ladies and you know what I'm saying, boom, 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 boom. But with your main person, first of all, you fucking the lady in the street. I'm sorry, you messing, you having.
Oh, y'all don't cuss on here, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Well, you can't use that word.
Right, okay.
The
You
F word.
smashing, breaking their back end.
We don't
to
wanna
the
get
people
banned.
in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you making love to your lady at
Every
home.
time.
Regardless if you saying we making love today, but it's
Right.
a type of sensual
It's
that you
yeah.
you giving her each time that you having sex. Whether it be a quickie
held to a
or
different
whether
caliber.
it's, you know what I'm saying, whether it's a quickie or whether it's not, because even though you got a lady at home or a man at home, you still do quickies no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So it's a
Yeah.
different type of quickie than if you was to have a quickie outside at home. You know what I'm saying? It's no feelings attached.
So let me tell you guys, I'm about to confess something.
Hold on. They get loud.
Right. Remix.
I'm about to confess something. So, with doing this, research or whatever, I went on Pornhub,
Girl, what? Come
I
on,
ain't never been on
Fifi.
Pornhub.
Yeah, I be on ghetto too.
and
I ain't never been on that.
And
Sites and sites.
and I just learned about Pornhub maybe a couple of years ago.
Let me the white
never
boy.
even
That's why
knew
you like
anything.
white men. Yeah.
So don't blame me. So I saw, I was like clicking on stuff and just scrolling and clicking. I think what I observed, and I know that they're doing it for money and it's not love or anything like that. But I don't think I would want anything. I don't think I would want it. What you see on Pornhub, I don't think I would want it in my bedroom.
Okay. What did you see?
Right. That is funny.
I mean, I ain't never been on Pornhub.
Because
So what
listen, because they
happened?
porn,
What's it like?
porn. I ain't gonna lie.
What made you feel different? I need a visual.
Okay, like for one thing.
I apologize.
Okay, let me get one of them tickets.
One thing I saw that I think it just grossed me completely out.
What part?
I'm about to say it. I can't even get it out.
Drink you a little bit. Get you a little. Your throat gonna be
maybe
dry.
you can answer, Dro, because you're a man.
Joe's not there. I need to hear from you. Okay. We need to hear it from the people in the
God.
Say it for the people in the back, because I can't hear.
What's with this spitting on women?
Oh, baby, I'm
don't
spitting on
understand
that.
You know what?
You know what, girl?
GB, you foolish.
GB, is your wedding?
Oh, yeah. I got to spit.
No, yeah.
It is
That
going
is so
everywhere.
disgusting.
Is that
It's
that's
disgusting.
all you're saying?
And then, you said that ain't nothing, huh?
No, that ain't nothing.
Okay, and then
That
what?
ain't
And then a lot of the extra stuff, the
Like
anal
what?
sex.
Oh no,
I don't-
I want to
into
do that. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get down
I'm not
with
into
that.
that. But
That's my favorite.
As far as spitting, so where was he spitting at on her?
Okay, I don't even want to.
Was it on the poontang?
The vajayjay.
Now the mouth is nasty.
I don't want a visual if it's the mouth. I really don't.
No, that's some nasty
I
stuff.
just-
That's like when you out going out the country on the balcony. I'm just spitting in your mouth.
That's nasty. I'm about to throw up.
And then I saw something where the whole R. Kelly thing was taking place.
Oh no, that's too
I
beyond
done did
it.
that before.
You peed on somebody, Joe?
Yeah, I done did a lot.
Look at my nigga, Joe.
I done did.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Oh yeah.
Well, don't give them
See,
the
I-
womp womp. That's we don't. We
I mean, that is one. That's
Yeah.
horrible. That
That's
is
one
a
for the girl, not for
chemical.
Joe.
Yeah,
It was
that's
for
her
the girl.
preference. So
Did she swallow? She had her mouth open right now.
wait.
Wait, you
I ain't-
pissed in her mouth.
No, I ain't do that.
Oh, okay.
Dog, I was about to leave the Detroit table talk.
Listen,
I was about to
Cause
give
this-
my turn. Give them to Miss Carter. I was going to give them to her. Have these, because I won't be back.
Oh, my head is
Something to
spinning.
say.
you gotta ask the right question.
No, but
show is
I did do that on her, and I have spit before in the mouth.
That's nasty.
What do
I ain't
y'all?
got to that point, buddy.
Okay.
I mean,
What do
I'm
you
so sorry,
find
but
that's-
that is like
If
horrible.
she wanted it,
Why is that a turn on?
I'm about to
I
throw
didn't say it
up.
was a turn on for me.
Yeah,
it
my
was a turn
stomach
on
you
for
gotta
her.
sensitive.
do what the woman like.
My stomach is very sensitive for like I can't.
That's like you. I'm saying that's a go
No.
beyond it though.
So-
That's
So when you talk about the
that's just
porn industry, do you consider? I mean, it's in the same classification. What do you think when we talk about women that are exotic dancers or strippers?
I love the women.
Oh, I don't have a problem with them just for the simple fact because they able to get up there and do what they got to do to either feed their family or
They in the
themselves.
same
A
industry.
large number of
Yeah.
those women
Some-
also have a second component to dancing.
Yeah.
You know,
They don't dance on the thing because they don't even. For real deal, I didn't even know porn was still going on. I thought it was OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
That I didn't even know for real. Like I didn't even know. Like after they started making the Prodigy, they did the Family Matters.
it was only who?
They did Good Times. Did y'all
because
see the Good Time porn?
Because we lost. We
They
got
had
off-
Bookman was on that mug tagging everybody watching shit.
we got-
where
we got
y'all
off-
watching this
We
at?
got off topic because
You said
the
family
adult industry is huge
What are you
now.
watching
It's
this
not
at?
just
I
Pornhub.
see.
It's not
Girl,
just
boy, tell me.
Ghetto Tube. It ain't just
Oh, that's Ghetto
X
Tube that they watching it
videos,
on?
but it's
I don't know none of that
OnlyFans.
stuff.
No, they had
Before
CDs.
OnlyFans, it was
CDs,
Cam
like
Soda.
DVDs.
who?
Cam
I
Soda.
don't got a DVD player.
Okay.
There was a lot of sites that they had before OnlyFans.
So do you
So
have to
when
pay
you
for this?
when you look at a woman that
Yeah, you
is
would have to.
actually
Yeah.
in a
Ghetto
porn,
Tube free.
when you look
No,
at
I'm talking about OnlyFans. And,
You know I be on there.
okay,
Cam
listen,
Soda.
guys.
Ghetto Tube.
When you look at a woman that is
We in trouble.
in the porn industry versus a woman that is an exotic dancer / stripper versus a woman that's prostitution,
girls get
what's
naked.
the
all the
difference?
same to me.
Yeah,
It's all
exactly.
the same, but there's levels to it.
Yeah, it's just a different
We
level.
not. I'm not looking at when we talk about levels of prostitution. We could talk about the one that's in the hood on Finkel, or we could talk about the ones.
They don't
that's-
even have them no more.
Hold on, or we could talk about the ones that's on OnlyFans because they prostitutes too, but they just on a higher scale.
So the one on the street is getting paid, and the one
Crumbs.
OnlyFans is getting paid through the industry.
A couple dollars, not through the industry, but they just got a bigger platform and
Oh, they got
You
a
know.
bigger following.
Bigger
Ghetto,
following.
yeah. Ghetto Tube.
Text it to me.
so.
So where do we? Okay, and just understand once again, I don't know that much. So
ghetto
if I
folks.
ask a question, excuse me.
Well, I'm trying
So
to do
if
some
I
research.
if I ask a question and it may sound naive, I just don't know. Where do we get to the point where we lost ourselves? For some,
Oh, click on one of them.
where don't know, not on here.
No.
We talking about
Listen,
sex, like
where-
Salt and Pepper said, but we can't talk about
Listen,
sex.
no, we can talk about sex. Go ahead, Rita D. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm just trying. I ain't never seen
No,
it.
go ahead. What you were saying?
Where do we get to the point where we've lost ourselves in our sexuality, where everything that was meant for the bed has gone outside of the bedroom?
When money came to play, when you get paid for it, when you could get paid for it, a lot of the views of people.
Bands to make her
Yeah,
dance.
it changed a lot of people.
Or not even that. When threesomes, when you start sleeping with your best friend and your girl at the same time, that's where we lost our respect because everybody know what goes on in your bedroom. Like when
That's-
threesomes,
I
like
like
when
that.
threesomes, for sure, because everybody talk. You know how it used to be a secret, like, yeah, I ain't finna talk about my man.
Yeah.
Nah, you be like, B, I don't suck my.
You be like, hey, you get on the heart of that boy. Yeah.
That's,
So, yeah,
that's inappropriate. For me,
Yeah.
that's
See, I'ma tell you
inappropriate.
what
Yeah, I don't like to talk about my sex life.
What we gonna have to do is we gonna
Our
have to
sex
have,
life is
paid for
private
it.
life.
we
No.
gonna have to have a part 2, part 3, part 4, but we gonna have to get some the people that I deal with in here versus.
Can we get some of the people I deal with?
Yeah, we could get some of them. in
Okay.
there.
Say it.
You
Well,
know
I'm
what
on the
I'm
other side of the
Because
track.
I know a couple
Shell, so I
of people
don't know.
that dance, and
Not respectful people. You know what I'm saying? Some-
Well,
they ain't coming. I mean, I tried to get in the pink last
So-
night, but it was closed.
So
okay.
let me ask y'all
We
a
ain't bringing
question
them up in
now.
here.
You don't have to answer, because I'm not going to answer. But
So why would you answer the question?
How much longer?
Go ahead, ask.
is it certain things that
I'm with Oprah and Gail.
certain things that's off the table that you wouldn't do?
Yeah, you ain't playing with my butthole.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
number
So
one
that's
for
off.
me.
That's off table
Come on,
right
bro,
there.
Yeah.
And
For me, I ain't give a.
I'm not dealing with no feet. I'm not putting my feet in your mouth and you ain't putting your feet in mine. That's the only thing
I
I,
like
can think
feet.
of right now. But other than that, you know.
Me, you ain't playing with my butt. And ain't no double-sided dildos over here. I'm just being honest. It's Pride Month.
Shout out to
Lord.
the community.
And listen,
The
shout out to the Pride
I
community.
missed a couple of letters, but y'all know who I'm
Give us
talking
the
to.
letters again, sweetie.
LGBTY.
No.
Listen here, I don't, for real deal, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't gonna say, I big ups to y'all, the community, but I'm just me.
Period.
And period. You know what I'm saying?
Juneteenth.
You feel me? I'm just me. I can't, to be honest with you, I don't really have
Too
gay
much to say
friends.
about that. Yeah.
I don't have gay friends. I'm sorry. I hang with like a lot of straight girls. Gay people don't invite me into the community.
Oh,
Why?
Yeah. Huh?
Why?
Because I'm me. That's why I'm girl boy. No, all jokes aside, that's another topic, and y'all can ask me another day. But gay people
what
don't
we
invite
what
me.
we
though.
want is here at Detroit Table Talk. I don't know about anywhere else. It's a no judgment zone. So whatever.
Oh, yeah, Herbal Tea Podcast
Whatever
all
you
day.
identify as.
No,
It's
I identify myself
we,
as a
we
woman,
support you.
girl, she, her, and girl boy. Those are my pronouns.
No matter what you are, we support the LGBTQIA community.
Alphabet, y'all.
Element.
And I
A,
don't
B,
know what
C.
those letters mean, but
Easy.
we
Is that
support
easy?
you.
Lesbian,
I don't know what
it
that
means
means.
lesbian, bisexual, transgender, and queers.
What's the I in the A?
LGBTQ. Ain't no I in the A.
It is an I and an
They
A.
added that. See,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what I'm
like,
saying. They
that's
added that
looking
because
crazy.
it was lesbians, bisexual, the transgender, and the queers. Cause that's how they came out with the special called the queer eye. Well, not queer eye, but
Okay, so
Queer
the
eye for the
I
straight guy.
means they added
Something
the
like that.
I, and it means intersex.
okay, yeah, that mean like when the men be men, but they got like titties or whatnot. I had read that. That's
Okay,
that's
so
something
that's
new.
enough. We just want to say we support
Yeah,
you during
yeah.
this month. Let's,
Period.
Too much, yeah.
yeah,
Support
that's
everything.
period.
let's move back.
That's why I don't get along with the get along. That's what I'm saying. But they never invited me into
It's
that
too
because
technical.
I'm not manly and I'm not girly.
But when you
I'm
talk
just
about
trying to-
porn,
Well,
now
you
some
in our
people are
community,
what
so
they
no matter-
are. But when you talk about porn, do you think that it's connected to a spirit that opened up doors
Oh, I
in
don't
different
even like
areas?
spirit.
I don't know. That's a little deep. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
talk
I
about
don't-
spirits.
I
Yeah,
thought you was
Right.
about to say something about that. I'm
You
gonna say
know
gay
what I'm
porn
That's a
boring.
little
Gay
deep.
porn boring.
I don't think about the spirits when it comes to porn. I be thinking
don't?
about something else.
Now, see, I know a lot of men. No, honestly, I know a lot of men that have grew up in the church that have had an addiction to
Sex.
pornography.
I have
And
addiction
they
to sex, not
they
porn
said
though.
they said they started off watching, porn, and it became so addictive that several times throughout the day they found themselves having to watch a video or
Oh, I thought she was about to say masturbate. Oh, I was about to say,
masturbate and
that's
stuff like
typically what
that.
they do.
They said they literally could not stop, and these are some guys that are married, and their wife, finding out
Well, Kirk
about their
Franklin, he talked
addiction
about
and
it.
stuff like that.
I don't think
Kirk
it's nothing
Franklin
wrong
talked
with
about
watching
having an addiction
It's
to
nothing
porn.
wrong with porn because it's just really like Dro
But
said
when
in
it
the
gets
beginning.
to a point where it overtakes your life,
If you
That means she ain't throwing the pussy back.
check
Well,
this
anything that you do in the excessive is wrong.
what you say, Dro?
out. Oh, no, I was just never mind. It's a problem if I gotta stop engineering and go jack off in the bathroom and watch a porno.
Right. Now
an
that's
issue.
a problem.
That
now
is a
that's
problem.
an issue.
That's
That's
an
a
issue.
problem.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
I think that, and this is just my thought
Come here,
process.
bring that.
Lord,
That's how I'm gonna be, girl, boy.
I think it's an
Send me that
issue
song.
when you're married.
To watch
And-
porn?
No.
Oh.
I think it's an issue when you're married and that overtakes the intimacy between him and her. So you would rather watch a movie, you'd rather masturbate than to be with your partner.
I can't touch myself better than my lady can.
Exactly.
I don't
Now,
even like
in
I ain't
church,
never heard
we're
of nobody
taught
ever
that-
saying that.
In church, we're taught that masturbation, pornography is an absolute no.
It's wrong.
It's wrong. However, in the last 2 years, I have questioned that theology in a sense where if you've been a person who have experienced sex, you know, maybe you fail or you backslid, whatever your reasoning is, that's a door that's open and sometimes it's hard to close. So you don't actually want to go out and be with a man because of everything that you've been taught. So, you know, you start self-pleasing yourself. And I think that it can get bad where it changes the tone of the, you know what I'm trying to say.
No, we don't.
Say
that
it.
shit
Say
out.
it. Say it.
Spit it out, Miss Carmen.
You get so comfortable. You get so comfortable with, you know, you taking care of yourself. Now, being with a man or being with a woman is no longer a quest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. I think,
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I've tried whatever they call it. I don't even know the name of
Saying abstinence?
whatever that's called, whatever that is.
I'm currently abstinent.
I tried that.
How long?
It is funny because
Yeah.
why are you looking like I'm lying or something? Or is
worked.
that how he looked y'all too?
You just think I'm looking at you like that.
Well, no, the
Yeah,
look
you
that he
look
gave you, like, okay, if that's your truth speaking.
But no, that is my truth, and I'm gonna tell y'all why.
No, I believe you. Go ahead, tell us.
Cause
Oh, you on?
me. Okay, so I fell into being abstinence. It wasn't like something that I
chose
woke
to
up
be
and
abstinent.
said that I want to be. It just was like me just thinking about where I'm at in my life right now, not having a serious partner. So I wanted to no longer give myself or even engage with anybody that I didn't even, one, see it going somewhere, and then two, I'm more of a Philly type of person.
Okay.
So and let me be honest, I want to say it right. I only want to be with one person.
Right.
I don't want to
Right.
just be sleeping with you and sleeping with
That
you.
goes back
and
to that
sleeping with you and
loyalty of
sleeping-
Capricorns.
So for me, and I want to be nasty, you know
So
what I'm saying?
pleasing yourself, does
I
that
can
mean you
please
abstinent?
myself. Oh, well, I haven't. To me, it does not mean that, I don't know. I never looked at it like that. But I used to please myself in the beginning, but now I just don't.
So now you
But
just
I
be.
won't.
chose
Not to
to
say I
be
won't if I felt like I
abstinence.
wanted to. I just haven't had the urge to. And maybe because it's been
Yeah.
a while that I haven't been engaging in that.
Well, I chose to be abstinence because
Unforeseen,
yeah,
unforeseen
you know,
incidents.
For the
I did,
circumstances.
Praise
I
God.
did know some years
Hallelujah.
ago. I called myself, being with someone I had dated a while ago. And I was like, I don't even, I used to really like this guy. Then he made me mad. So then I didn't like him anymore. So then when I got back with him, I was like, I'm only going to be with him because of this. And that lasted maybe about 2 or 3 times. And then I was like, I can't do this.
Right. But if that right one called my phone, though, I'm like, huh?
Nah, all jokes
Like,
aside,
nah.
like all jokes aside, before I had got married though,
You was a hoe?
No, I used to be in time, but before I had got married though, I used to think that I didn't want to have sex because that's like a lot of spirits and energy
It
on
is.
you that you
It
don't
is.
want to.
So that's why I asked you about is it a spirit behind pornography? Because your body starts yearning certain things.
No, but it's like
My body don't get me wrong,
I
y'all
used to
can
know
sex.
I used to know a pornography. I mean, a person that's in the adult industry, and they said that
Spit it out.
it's just no. They said that
Okay.
they
I'm trying to
had
follow
to,
her.
number one, take pills, and it was just like
What?
it was. They had to take pills like in between. They don't go for like all day like how you think how the set goes. It's like an in between type of thing, and it's like
You gotta
it's
be
like
able to
yeah,
get it
like
up anytime.
and they beat themselves before they get on set. You know what I'm saying? Before, so it's not like the girl that's
TMI.
in there is turning them on like, oh dang, I just got to rock hard because of the girl that's fine. No, they had to. You know what I'm saying?
But let me tell you how the spirit works. Let me tell you how the spirit works. Have you ever been in a hotel and you laying on the bed and you just changing channels? And before, it used to be like a pornography channel. that would
Yeah,
come.
the Marvin Gaye
and then
is
you'll
back
be
in the
like, oh my
day.
goodness, oh my God, you hurry up and turn. And then you watching something else and something in your spirit or something in your mind say, I wonder what they doing. And then you find yourself clicking back on
Nah,
that channel.
we ain't never
That's the
changed from that
spirit.
channel.
Because
we-
I'ma still watch that, especially because porn come on late at night.
That was
Depending
the
on
channel
what
we was
color.
trying to watch.
Who was that late at night?
So listen,
Depending on who it
guys,
was.
this conversation is a starter that,
We go continue.
yeah, that we just I don't even know what the child's saying.
We got like 9.
No. You really got
Okay, so
you can keep going if you want to.
Oh,
So-
okay, yeah. We got how long?
Like 30
We just
She
shot
said
it.
30 minutes. Hey, people on the air, we got
Listen.
30
Alright, we
minutes.
cool, we got 30
in the
minutes.
you know
studio.
what I'm saying? I don't know what's going
We
on.
in the
I'm in the middle of
studio.
a,
We
I'm
started
trying
a
to
little
read
late.
lips.
No,
I
finish
don't know how to
yeah.
read lips, guys.
I mean, neither. I don't. But I got you. I got you.
we got to get her a piece of paper so she can write that stuff out. Like,
Write a flashcard.
But listen, this is an excellent start to what we're going to dive into because I'm sure the professional has another angle. So I'm going to have to get myself prepared.
I heard the professional break some toys.
Let me
and Rose.
just
What, Dro?
get into this. What considers you
I am
a
so uncomfortable.
professional?
Well, he's in the industry or she's in the
be in the
industry.
industry too.
Right,
I
he's
tried.
talking about right.
Well,
I
if you're
just
in the
told
industry,
you.
then you're
but here- but here's the-
professional.
here's the-
How
no.
many hours you clocked?
This week?
Yeah, you talking about
He was out here running home runs. He was out here running some home runs.
Oh my God.
But also, since we got time, I just want to know what makes, because I see it all day on Twitter. I see the porn stars mad at the OnlyFans, and the OnlyFans and the porn stars mad at the strippers. Like,
Well, in my opinion, I think that I'm learning about all these new things or whatever. I just recently learned about the fans only,
OnlyFans.
and that's fairly new. So I'm just learning about that.
Did
so,
that happen during the pandemic? That's when
That's
I
what
came
I'm
out.
It was.
Oh,
was
that's
a
when
little
I got
bit
bit.
before.
yeah,
That's
it
when
just
I
went
got
that
bit.
big.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Miss.
So I'm learning about that. I don't know anything about it. I just heard the name flying out a couple of times. So that's something that's new. Just like if you go to school, if you clock so many hours, they consider you an expert in that topic. It's the same if
You
you
got
go
your
to
degree in
to
it.
cosmetology school, if you go to barber school, you clock so many hours, you're considered an expert at what you do.
Well, I've been clocking
So-
hours, shit, since I was like.
Nah.
Now, I'm not
Right at this
saying-
point, it's Pop saying
But let
break
me
that
finish
back.
my- let me
Right,
finish
your
my
daddy said,
statement.
don't forget to break that
I'm sorry,
back
go ahead.
in.
Let me finish my statement. I'm not saying that if you have clocked so many hours, in your bedroom, that doesn't make you an expert. I think that these people that we're speaking of get some kind of financial
Benefits off of it.
benefit
Yeah, and that-
behind it.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't have that many hours.
You at this point, you only got one weekend, and you ain't
Not
even got
even
that.
That's not saying I don't want hours, but I want it with the right person.
But that's a serious question that I want to ask him, and I would like to ask the OnlyFans.
What makes them an
and
expert?
I'm an expert.
Because that's
Okay.
I was just about to
What's
say.
your question?
'Cause
no, I want to know what considers them a professional, and me not a professional. I done did work on camera. It ain't out here, and I ain't been. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't revenue.
Because-
I ain't
But
generating no
some
revenue.
people actually
I
get
got
paid
it.
for it.
I
They
was
have
about
a
to say,
business. Their
right.
business is that.
Is that? But what I'm saying, we calling him a professional. What make him a professional? You not one.
Well, I
She
think
not
that's why
one.
we're sitting at the table because I
I'm a
think no
professional.
matter what angle you come from, if you're adding to the discussion, then we're just all trying to figure this out. Some people are a little bit more experienced than others, and I'm learning a lot today. You know.
So if you don't put, that's what I'm saying. So if you don't put the hours in, say for instance, I put in like a good little 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? We got the camera in. I got me a sneaky link. We went to the room.
Okay, what's a
paid
sneaky
him.
link?
Little side piece. You feel me? Little side piece. Went to the room, got her in.
So you
hit
a
her
sneaky
up.
piece, a sneaky link.
It's a side piece.
Is a side.
Get your
it's your
side
piece.
piece. Yes, it's a sneaky link. You know, back in the day, what y'all called the little side piece when you had a main and
I
you
didn't have a
cheated.
side.
They called him
I'm
a
just
home,
saying. Okay,
the home
right.
wrecker.
All right, a home wrecker. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you got.
I've been a side piece before.
You been
And
a
that's
home
okay.
wrecker? A home wrecker?
No, a side
But she
piece
probably
is
didn't know it.
different
She
now.
probably didn't know it.
No, I
No,
didn't
no,
know.
a
Eventually,
side
I did
piece.
know.
A side piece. Yeah, eventually she knew and
I
she
did
kept
know.
going. But
So
No,
what if you?
oh,
What if?
no.
What if they? So look. What if
Only for a
they?
few times.
What if
Just
they
a little
got?
bit.
What
On
if
my way
they?
out.
What if you got paid for it? They ain't cut her with you. They just left and said, "Here, baby,
nothing
girl, like
wrong with
here."
that.
You're a
Boom.
professional.
So you're a professional.
You're a professional.
Thank
That's a
you.
professional
You
when that
said
money
you
hit
gotta
the
take
table.
money. You gotta get
You're a
money. You gotta get
professional.
paid.
When
And I hope
when
you
that money
tax
hit the
me.
table.
And that means you're a professional.
Oh, well,
then.
So wait a minute. So
We
let me ask
professionals
a
then.
question.
Period.
So do they have to pay taxes on this money?
Well, that's
I'm not a
now that's the
professional.
thing.
I'm
Now,
not a
that's-
professional.
I guess
I'm
not
not a
then,
professional.
because I ain't paying no taxes. I'm just be honest with you.
I guess paying
So how does
taxes
the
if you're
government keep
professional.
up with the professionals?
they do the 1099 at the end of the year.
Do they?
They probably do. They probably got like, you know what I'm saying?
That
They
been a
probably
hustle.
do the little production.
Oh, if they're going through a company, the company takes it out.
Yeah,
Tax
probably do
them.
the
Okay.
production.
Bang
you know what I'm
Bros.
saying? But that's the thing.
Right.
Like, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that entertainment industry works anymore because you can see
So
this
wait a
same
minute.
thing on
Y'all
Twitter
keep
and
getting
they say
sidetracked. I need to get back to this porn thing.
no,
because I
and
need
I'm
to
and I'm
understand.
into it. I don't think that they do it no more because they have the OnlyFans now,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
people on Twitter and give you a clip like, look, boom, 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 boom. They give you 2 minutes. You might get
Listen.
2 minutes out of it, and they be like,
But do you
Go to
know
my
that on
OnlyFans and pay that much.
Facebook or whatever social media you're on, that stuff is being recorded?
It don't matter. That's what they want it to be.
right.
So look, if I go
But
to
what
Leak
I'm
me
saying
out.
is, if you
Leak me
have
out.
a what do they call a Patreon page?
I don't know what that is. What's a Patreon?
So
page?
I'm thinking that would be more like the what is it? The fans only?
Link me.
That
If
would
y'all
be
seen
like
my
that
plastic
would be
hit the
more
TV.
like a fans only
My
page.
plastic little boss.
Okay.
You
Make
have
me
to
go
pay.
viral.
You have to pay, right, to get into the link.
My numbers up.
Okay, so that's like a Patreon page. You have to pay to get into the link, and the
No.
social media is keeping a
So this what
count
happens.
of who pays for to enter.
No, this what happens.
I'm about to say.
You got a Twitter. You got a Twitter.
Okay.
Or an Instagram, whatever it is that you have. Mainly, I see the nasty stuff on Twitter. So these
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Wait a minute, they got
Yeah,
nasty
that's
stuff
why.
on Twitter.
Heck
Yes.
yeah.
I need to get an
like 2
account.
minutes. That's
If
all
I
you
go
really
to my
need, especially if you
page,
want to
if
get
I
your
go-
rock
Somebody
off.
told me Twitter was out here popping, and I ain't
go on
believe
I never
it.
knew that.
If
As
I
I
go,
go
if I
to
go on Twitter
download.
right now, I
Girl, boy,
guarantee you,
download
I'll
it.
probably had to cover up my phone from what y'all gonna see. It's not a me, but it's
Wait a
just
minute, so where do you get this stuff at Twitter? Is
You
it a different
Google
kind of
it.
Twitter?
no,
You Google
it's,
it.
No,
It's the regular
It's,
Twitter.
I mean, search it.
listen.
Regular Twitter.
With the
Come up on your
algorithm,
timeline.
The
they
one
gonna
Trump
go
got
off
kicked
whatever
off
it
of?
is that you like. Me, they know I like women, so they go show the women. That's
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
And a lot of these women have OnlyFans pages, so
Okay.
in a bio they put the link.
Yeah.
You hit
I'm
the
clicking
link,
on
I
it.
only
I'm
get
clicking on
political
it.
subscribe.
I'm
you
clicking
pay
on
the-
it.
you
Hey,
pay
I
the-
just found out
that's
somebody
what
on
it
my
is.
Snapchat got. I ain't know Snapchat can lock up things, and she got a lock up, and you feel me? Be showing everything because she got an OnlyFans page.
Yeah,
Yeah, that- it be working,
They're
like-
using social media to promote their OnlyFans page, and that's how you getting off. You
'Cause I'm
gotta
let me
clicking
ask
on
a
it.
cut out the
question.
middleman. You
I'm
don't need
clicking
the
on it.
Let me ask a question. Do you think that the adult entertainment industry messes up the nucleus of the family?
No,
No,
I don't.
it spruce it up if you ask me.
I don't think it does. Because here's the thing. I think people put too much on porn. Everybody, parents, everybody, auntie, uncle,
watch it.
grandma done had sex. And
Okay.
done seen some type of porn, whether or not you done seen it on the screen or you done seen it up close or personal, slapping you in that thing, slapped in your face. Either way it go, you done seen porn, whether or not you done did it or you just watching on the screen or over your phone, or however the case may be. It wouldn't be none of us without no sex. So I think porn is a great thing. I think.
But does it mess
Not a
up?
great
Does it
thing.
mess up a lot
It's a good
of relationships when it comes to sex? And reason why I ask that is because a lot of times when you talk to couples that are separating, if it's not money, then it has something to do with sex. Like this person is not pleasing me and this and that or whatever. Is it because they've experienced so much and then when they get with a person, she's not feeding that, I keep calling it a spirit. You can call it whatever you want. She's not feeding that spirit or that part of you that has been opened up.
I can't answer.
So
for
you would
anybody.
rather go back to what you know than what you have.
I can't answer for anybody else, but me personally, sex is a major factor to me. So if we're not having sex, great sex, you're not even finna make it to be. We're not finna chill and have a conversation. You're not finna be my lady. And it ain't finna go no further than that. No, like that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like I don't understand how y'all hung around people that couldn't give y'all good sex because y'all like them.
Because women are different than men.
Right.
No,
I'm sorry.
no, but that's the thing though.
I
like
forgot.
that, like sex is basically holding your spot. That's just like if you tell somebody
But
put a
that's not
deposit
accurate
down.
for everybody.
No, I'm saying like it's like you tell somebody, my service costs $200, but before the $200, I need a $25 to $50 deposit. So basically, you want to be chatting? Yeah, we can chat, but you gotta give me something to hold that spot down. You gotta
Sex not my number one.
it, hit it, and for women, it's not
So
right.
everybody
For
is
me, it's
different.
not. For me, it's
For
not.
men, I'm not a man, but I got nigga tendencies. For a fact, if we gonna chat for a month and you at least you gonna let me have to lick on it, something, suck your titty, do something.
What I've been hearing,
I'm just being honest.
What I've been hearing lately from women, not from men. Women done changed the game lately. What I've been hearing from women is
They throwing that pussy back.
they look.
They doing who?
I done heard.
I mean, I do show out.
No,
Like, I do.
women ain't.
Can I
waiting.
get a clap for that? I mean, I do.
You show out.
I show out.
Women
yeah.
ain't- women
I make
ain't
it seem
waiting.
like this the last time we ever about to do something. Yes, I throw that shit back.
Women ain't waiting. Women talking about they want to take the car for a test drive before they buy it. So
It's
that
about
means,
come out though.
So that means if I meet
Wow.
you today, it's a possibility later on tonight I could be knocking that out the
I'm
box.
not finna be test driven by any and
I
everybody.
don't think I want to.
I'm not part of that team.
same day. Knock out the box.
And whether it's tomorrow or
And I don't mind. I don't mind being moved to the side for
You know
whoever
what?
you feel like.
You don't want
will-
them.
For me, I have to have
Will
feelings
do.
to engage in any sexual
I
act.
really got to like you.
I do. I really do. I really, really do. And it's great.
before you engage in sex.
Yeah.
Yep. I gotta have a
I can-
connection.
I- you know, I can-
I
I
have to
can
have a
agree with that.
vibe.
That mean
It
y'all
has to
kissing.
be-
That mean
like,
y'all
for
kissing.
me-
Y'all kissing in the mouth, y'all.
For me, it has to be an intellectual
Y'all
thing.
kissing in the
I
mouth.
have to have a
If-
vibe.
If I can't learn from you, if you don't pique my interest intellectually, there's never going to be a sexual.
So wait a minute. Let me ask you a question.
I'm just getting to my peak of wanting to even have sex a lot.
so
Like in my late 30s, early
So-
40s.
I'm just confused because
Well, don't be confused. Ask the question.
yeah, I'm about to ask because this is not even for you. This is for
No, I'll answer.
She answered.
I'll answer.
I need to put y'all on the screen to answer it.
No, this
Answer.
but
Let's go. Answer it.
I know initially when a woman meets a man, she know whether or not she want to have sex with him
Absolutely.
until he opens up his mouth.
Absolutely.
So what you just say? You said it has to be
Yeah, and for me, I
feelings.
don't know if I'm gonna have sex with you even before you open up your mouth, because
See, that's
and
what
I'm changing my my I
Your
would say I
mental?
guess standards in regards to dating.
okay.
So for me, I
No,
gotta,
the standard in dating don't have nothing to do
maybe
with what he just said.
maybe that's not that's the word, but for me, Rita D, for me, in order for me to even know that I want to even take it past me even saying hello, I gotta have a conversation with you. So when I see you, it's not like, ooh, I'm giving him some. For me, it's like it's a vibe.
You throwing
Okay.
that pussy back? I know.
And
No,
I am
no,
throwing
no,
that
no,
shit
listen.
back because that shit good
No,
as
no,
fuck.
forget-
And that's why I gotta act the way I gotta act, because that shit be having motherfuckers going crazy.
No, listen. Exactly. That's a Capricorn
I'm
for
just
you.
saying.
Listen. Forget
Thank you. I am.
forget
You can tell.
forget the relationship. If you
That's all I'm
passing,
looking for.
if you
I'm not
passing
looking just to have
somebody,
a sexual relationship.
yeah, forget that. If you just passing a good looking man, and he smell good,
Oh,
it come across your man like, man,
he smell good,
you know.
but
ah.
it don't cross my mind that I want to sleep with him.
Now, you meet him, you talk to him, you be like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
My initial thought was like
different.
totally off. Yeah, I'll pass.
In my mind, when I talk to him and I keep talking to him, in my mind, when I'm hollering at my girls, I'm gonna be like, he can get it.
Yeah.
But he don't know he can get it
Exactly.
because it's building up to that.
Yeah.
And I ain't got no 90-day rule. That ain't me. But in order for me to engage sexually with somebody, it has to just be more than, I need some dick tonight.
Yeah.
I ain't making that phone call
You cannot
randomly just to, I'm sorry.
I'm talking.
I want some penis tonight. I'm not making that random phone call.
I'm never making that phone call.
Oh, I'm making the phone call.
I'm
I
never
didn't say
making that phone call. I
randomly.
didn't say I didn't. I mean, I haven't
You
thought
ain't
about
never
it.
called no booty
So
call?
you're not gonna call nobody. You just gonna
She
sit
going
there
home.
and be high.
I've thought about it. I've like even picked up the phone to
I know you
dial
called
or
it. I
text.
know you better
text like
And I'll be like, I'm straight.
You feel me?
I'll be like, I'm straight. Yeah, I just
Or you
feel
could be
like,
like, you in for the night?
What you got going on? I can give you some
I
tips.
feel like
What you got going on? You want to grab a drink later? You watching the game tonight?
Sometimes I done been in situations.
yeah, I'm not making that call.
Where you watching the game at?
I
You
done been in
know?
situations where I wanted to make a phone call, but then I thought like, yo, I ain't in the mood for the bullshit, the BS that comes along with
Getting that, yeah.
that. So I understand where you're coming from.
That's men. Cause women to be on that bullshit, like, what exit did you tell me to come up at again? Passing that. So yeah, women, we
no.
take a little bit more of the bullshit because we are the bullshitters.
I do remember a time where I agreed, like, okay, you can come over.
Yeah,
under
that's a booty call.
under certain conditions.
Or
When it's over, it's
better
over.
just get your
You're
bag
not
and go out,
going to you're not going to
she ain't
sleep.
got no bag in her car, nothing.
No, I don't have a bag. I don't do anything like
I don't
that.
have a bag either.
But
I used to.
But when it's over, it's over. You're not falling asleep. We're not cuddling. It's nothing extra.
yeah.
I need
Show
you
did
to,
keep that book
I
bag
need
in
you
my
to get up and
trunk.
go.
So they gotta go. See me, I'm different. I'm
Yeah.
staying the night. I'm going to sleep. And then I'm gonna get up and leave in the morning. I am not about to leave nobody's crib at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. As bad as times is now, where they shooting on freeway. I gotta go to the
I'm
crib.
definitely not going out to a man's house, but I'm saying if he's coming
so
to
you
my
let
house.
me come to your house. See
That's
now,
crazy.
No, that's
I
too
ain't doing
much.
that.
No.
Because you know that's
woman.
when them spirits start staying in your house.
No, listen to what I'm saying. I'm a woman, and any
'Cause you got on
man,
pearls.
She in
and
a
any
room?
man,
You get in a room.
and this is just my opinion. Any man that I don't care how horny you are, that require a woman to come out of her house at 12 and 1 o'clock to get something is not looking in her best
They
interest.
already out.
Excuse
They
me,
already
we
out.
Are you already out the
Because
house?
It's a different.
Already out.
And that's
I'm
why-
in the car on the
Scratch
way
what
to
I
the
just
crib.
said.
No.
We set that shit up where we at,
But
where we at, so we know how many drinks to have.
that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm usually at home. So if a guy is calling me, I'm not putting on my clothes, going outside and to get in my car in the dark, have to
different.
drive.
I'm in the
If I'm
garage.
already at home, it's
That's
over.
unsafe.
I'm
That's
gonna be out.
unsafe.
I'm
I would
already
rather
at
for
my
you
house.
to say,
Because I'm
I'll just
calling
come
you
to
to
you.
come to your house.
Yeah.
You don't need. You're not. Which? Yeah. You don't need to come to my house.
This whole adult entertainment industry, it's fascinating in a sense that you have so many people that have different ideologies about the whole industry. For me, it's an uncomfortable talk about the industry because I don't really know too much, and this is just for me. I don't allow myself to go past a certain line. Because when I get married, I don't ever want it to be said that I've experienced so much stuff that it's nothing sacred between me and my husband. So there are certain things I just won't do that's reserved only for when I get married with my husband.
Like,
so
what,
a lot of
hitting up a
stuff
strip
go over my
club and get
head.
some lamb chops or something?
That-
You gonna let your husband take you to the strip club first? That's what you saying? Like, would you go to a strip club? Have you ever been in a strip club?
I'm gonna let this out the bag, and I hope my children are watching.
They watching.
When I was 21,
I ain't gonna put your name up on this one.
when I was
It's Miss Carmen, the host of the Detroit Tabletop.
when I was 21,
She's being transparent right now.
I'm being very transparent. It's in volume 2 of the book, Life Happens.
Period.
She ain't read
I'm
that.
being
You gave her
transparent. When I was
First of all, I'm on the first
21,
chapter,
when
be
I
quiet.
had my first son, I was with a guy, and my mother was real strict
Don't
about
blame Mr. Charlie.
what people can do
Mr. Charlie.
when they come to her house.